Good afternoon, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our climb through the ranked ladder using the team that we built from scratch. Team 2 should be ready by tomorrow, as I will be editing and finishing up the team after this video. But as for right now, we're going to continue our climb and see how far we go. Yesterday we went 3-2, which is great. Ended at 10-5. So let's see how this one turns out, shall we? All right, so we got Torkoal, Tornadus, Lilligant. This is the Hisuian version, I believe. Landorus, Fluttermane, and Heatran. Yay, Heatran. Just like the same Pokemon that we could take him out with is going to be weaker because of the sun. So this is definitely a weather team that we will have to worry about. But we also do get the effects of Fluttermane here, which is going to be very, very, very beneficial. So I think what we'll do is we will walk in with, let's see, if it's Torkoal, we're going to need to be able to withstand a lot of the attacks. So Tornadus, let's go Ogerpon, Fluttermane, and Qianpao. We're going Qianpao so that we can Terra flying that Pokemon so that we don't have to worry about getting hit with fire attacks, which is going to be really, really beneficial. We can also negate the effects of Lilligant because she is going to be grass fighting. Can't read those. So Tornadus, Iron Hand, or Tornadus, Heatran versus Tornadus and Ogerpon. This is a terrible situation though. We're gonna probably want to swap. Urshifu is not in the back, right? No, he's not. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, I'll just go on the offense and hit the Heatran. Protects, that's a good call. Tailwind. Did they go for the Bleak Wind or the Tailwind? They went for the Bleak Wind, which I may survive. I do. Ogerpon just barely hangs on. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna Spiky Shield. Okay, they activate their Tailwind, so now it's just an even fight. Hit him pretty hard. Not necessarily the Heatran. Here comes the Heat Wave. Does nothing to Ogerpon. Will knock out the Tornadus though. This is kind of bad. It's actually kind of really bad. Thunderbolt. Let's bring out Qianpao. This is really, really bad. Okay. We'll Terra. And we will Terra Blast. Nope. Heatran's got Life Orb. Terra Blast into Heatran, and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into Tornadus. Heat Wave can't do much damage. This is what I'm hoping. Now we both have Tailwind, so they're going to attack first. Heatran goes for Protect, which is totally fine. Sunny Day activates. Terra Blast. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel. In the sun. Bam. Down goes Tornadus. Okay, so what do I do here? I can't read that. Out comes the Fluttermane. Photosynthesis activates. And it's speed. Great. Okay. We're gonna double protect here. This with, yep, the Thunderbolt. First saw that. Heat Wave, saw that as well. Okay, so we've got some protection, and our Tailwind's gone. They still have it for one more turn. Don't know what to do. I want to do Sucker Punch into the Flutter Mane, but I don't know if it's gonna KO it. I don't have any priority right now, but I think that's the best choice. And I will Wood Hammer the Heatran. They have Tailwind, so it's gonna be hard. Sucker Punch does KO the Flutter Mane. Get out of here. Thanks to the Life Orb. Heat Wave, so it does go before Ogerpon. Thankfully, Chimpao just dodges the attack because he's a boss. And Heatran is losing HP due to the Life Orb. I think that's like, I've only hit him like once. Lilligant. Okay. Photosynthesis. Special attack was heightened. Sucker Punch doesn't really hurt the Lilligant too much. But it's got Chlorophyll. Sucker Punch. And we're gonna... yeah. Sucker Punch to Shadow Ball. Sucker Punch fails. So that's a status move. Yep. Sleep Powder goes off. Shadow Ball goes next. Yep, holds on from the sash, which is what I thought of. Which is why I wanted Sucker Punch to go off. Flash Cannon goes over to the Flutter Mane. Does not knock it out. Gets really, really close. That's dope. Good job. Protect. Shadow Ball. The Heatran. Chimpao cannot protect because it's asleep. Solar Blade. It's gonna go over to the Flutter Mane. Yep. That Chlorophyll is really, really helping. I'm surprised they used Tornadus and not Torkoal. That Heatran was out there the entire time. That stinks, but that's okay. We did really, really well. The Sucker Punch probably should have went over to the Heatran, honestly, and that might have turned the battle to my way, potentially. But Chlorophyll was definitely going to be there for a while. So maybe 1 to 2 more turns. Once it became my turn, I think I would have been able to do it. But again, Chimpao doesn't have its maximum speed investment, so it's really, really hard. But good match. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so we've got Indeedee, Roaring Moon, Gyarados, Golden Go, Chi-Yu, and Grass, Ogerpon. My nose is a little plugged. My apologies. So, because Indeedee is in the field, it's going to be really, really hard to taunt the Roaring Moon, so I think the best course of action is to just knock it out as quickly as possible. So we'll bring in Tornadus, Flutter Mane to start. Ogerpon and Urshifu. I think that's who we'll bring in. We're gonna leave Chin Pao in the back, as well as Golden Go. I don't think that they're gonna be as super helpful as I would like them to be, but I could also be wrong, but we'll do our best with the matchups that we have. Golden Go and Gyarados, so Intimidate. And the auto, ooh. Yes. Okay. No Intimidate? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so we might have to use our Terra for Flutter Mane so that Golden Go doesn't knock us out right away. We do outspeed these Pokemon, so should I just go straight for the offense? When I could. That does sound like the good idea, the better idea. Yeah, I think that's the better idea. We'll forsake the Tailwind right now. Terra, Fire, Shadow Ball. Get to the Golden Go. Terra, probably the Golden Go. Yep. Steel, okay. You are buffing your own way of make it rains, okay. Probably Spect. Go ahead and Terra Fire, which makes me weaker to the Gyarados, but I don't necessarily care at the moment. Here comes to make it rain. You're faster? You're Scarf. Ooh. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Weak Wind Storm. If Tornadus lives this turn, Tailwind's going up immediately. Shadow Ball into the Scarf Golden Go, and he still lives. Ice Fang, Tornadus falls. Okay. So we do not have access to... No, I don't. I don't have Aqua Jet. Here comes Urshifu now. Surgeon strikes the Gyarados. No, Surgeon strikes the... Wait, go... Wow. Okay. None of those work. Alright, we'll just hit the Gyarados. I think I'm faster, and then we'll Shadow Ball the Golden Go to knock it out. Make it rain. It is Scarfed. Doesn't really do a whole lot on my side of the field. You can't do anything, because now you're -2. Here comes the Shadow Ball. It's going to knock out your Steel-type Pokemon. And I believe I'm faster than the Gyarados, so this might be the KO that I'm looking for. I'm not -1 with Urshifu. Oh god, no, it doesn't do at all as much damage as I thought it was going to. Yep, Citrus Berry activates after that. Hit 3 times. Thunder Wave. It's over to the Urshifu to paralyze him. Okay. Good call. I think you should have did the Flutter Mane first, but that's just me. Here comes Roaring Moon. Booster Energy activates. Speed was heightened, so Tailwind's going to go out active on that side. Let's go ahead and Swords Dance, and I'm going to swap over to Ogerpon to get Flutter Mane out of there. That way we have a clear beat to Roaring Moon. Swipe. Lowers my attack 1 stage. Yep, there's the waterfall, which is what I was worried about. There's my Sword Stance for free. attack the Roaring Moon. And I'm going to Horn Leech the Gyarados. Ogerpot's not gonna live. Uh-oh. He's not gonna live after this turn, I don't think. Horn Leech. So I get a... Oh! Maybe I will. Waterfall. Oh! Goes over to the Urshifu. Does not get the KO. Urshifu couldn't... Flinch couldn't move. Oh. Never mind. Alright, so one of us DC'd. Who was it? Probably going to be me. It was me. Alright. No rage quitting here, but it is a loss. Nonetheless, thanks, server. Alright, next match. Okay. In this match, we've got Gengar, Fluttermane, Iron Hands, Torkoal, Pelipper, and Garchomp? What? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Who do I want to bring in here? Who do I want to bring in here? Who do I want to use? I think Garchomp's gonna be a bit of an issue, but I have Chien Pao. Torkoal is also gonna be a problem, so I kind of want to bring in Urshifu, but during the sun, it's not gonna do as much damage. But he does have other things too, but I could also bring in Ogerpon to do just a little bit more damage as well. We'll open up with Chien Pao and Tornadus. We'll bring in Golden Go and Fluttermane. We'll go mostly special attackers and not physical ones. I wonder what Gengar's gonna do. I think he's gonna be like that Destiny Knot. Is it called Destiny Knot? It's the one that if you kill it, it kills you or takes you with it. I'm not sure. Gengar and Iron Hands. Let's go. Tornadus and Chien Pao. I'll go ahead and activate Bleak Wind Storm. Swap out to Golden Go. So Fake Out doesn't hurt me. Because it's probably going to go straight for that Chien Pao. And I could protect here, which is totally fine. But I kind of want to save the movesets that I possibly have. Because the more information I give out, the less chances I have to win. So here comes the Fake Out right into the Golden Go. So there's that. Bleak Wind Storm. Misses Iron Hands. But will hit the Gengar. Which is totally fine. Drops its speed. Sludge Bomb. Does not affect the Golden Go. So let's go. We'll continue our onslaught with the Bleak Wind Storms. And we will go ahead and Shadow Ball the Gengar, and it will probably pass over and hit the Iron Hands. Because Gengar took a huge hit that last time. So if Bleak Wind goes first, then hit the Gengar. No. But that's why Shadow Ball is next. Thunder. Tornadus avoids the attack. Here comes the Shadow Ball. Oop. Gengar faints. Wild Charge right into the Tornadus. It's unfortunate, but like maybe I should have put up Tailwind beforehand because now I'm kind of at a disadvantage. But I'm not that much of a disadvantage because now here comes Fluttermane, who is going to be able to knock out this this Iron Hands with no problem. Out comes Pelipper. Drizzle. So we're going to do Dazzling Gleam or Fluttermane and Shadow Ball on the Iron Hands. Hydro Pump for the Pelipper. Faster than Fluttermane. That's a Scarf Pelipper. Boom. Scarfed Pelipper. That's really, really fast. Shadow Ball. Out comes the Garchomp. Is this the last? Yes, it is. Garchomp literally cannot hurt Fluttermane. And I'm going to Terra Dragon so that its ground type moves doesn't hurt me either. And I'm going to Shadow Ball the Garchomp. It's going to Terra. To negate the damage from Dazzling Gleam, becomes water. Go on to the Golden Go. Become Dragon. No ground damage for you, my man. Dazzling Gleam. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, here we go. Liquidation. Let's go. Bap. Down goes Fluttermane. That's not bad. Terra Water, like Garchomp. That's not bad. Ooh, Life Orb. Shadow Ball. Garchomp is stupid fast. He's like, I think he hits 165 in speed, full investment, maybe 163. I'm not 100% sure anymore. I'll have to look that up, but not bad. Not bad match. Was not expecting the Terra to be on the Garchomp though. That's pretty dope. So next match. All right. So we've got Arcanine, Fluttermane, Iron Bundle, Rillaboom, Komao, and Titar. We're meeting all the weather today, guys. This is awesome. See how our team does with multiple weathers though. So Titar is not going to be as effective against Urshifu this time, so we've actually got some sort of a break. We'll bring in Tornadus, Urshifu, Ogerpon, and for the last we'll bring in Fluttermane. That's who we'll bring in. We want to be able to outspeed their Fluttermane as well as their Iron Bundle, which is why we brought in our Tornadus and supplemented with Tailwind. We brought in Ogerpon specifically so we could deal with the Rillaboom. Even though he might not be able to KO the Rillaboom, the Grassy Surge is going to help out with our attacks really, really well. So that's what we're going to be relying on the most. Grassy Surge is going to hit the field. We will have to deal with some sort of priority move, but with a 30% boost in our grass type moves, it's pretty boss. Like, yeah, like no one's gonna say no to that. And I figured out why people are using the plates now with Rillaboom. That's a 50% boost to grass type moves. That's huge for Rillaboom. Huge. So yeah, and the only reason why I didn't bring in Chien-Pao, and it's like, yeah, Rillaboom would have been like really, really bad to use against Chien-Pao because I can remove his field and stuff, but I actually want to take advantage of it as much as possible. So, oh, look at this. Iron Bundle and my man, Rillaboom himself. Grassy Surge comes out. Okay. Iron Bundle gets his booster energy and speed was heightened. Tornadus is going to go ahead and use Tailwind. A feeling that I have a really, really dark feeling. Yep, Ghost. Swap to Ogerpon. We can't let Urshifu get any hits in right now. Freeze Dry would really, really mess it up. And I'm afraid that Freeze Dry is going to also take down Tornadus. So we're going to try this switch up and see what happens. Fake Out goes over to the Tornadus, ignores him. Tailwind. I now outspeed the Iron Bundle. Freeze Dry on the Tornadus. He'll survive. And I'll now get HP back due to the arena. Okay. And I'm gonna Horn Leech the Iron Bundle. Horn Leech the Iron Bundle, because I'm assuming Grassy Glad's gonna come out from the Rillaboom, so maybe it's gonna knock out Tornadus. Nope, way through the Rillaboom, so I did call that correctly at least. Here comes the Arcanine. That's totally fine. He kind of gets hit with wind attacks, if I remember. Iron Bundle's going to protect, so that's good on them. They called that correctly. Liquid Storm misses Iron Bundle because he protected. Please hit the Arcanine, and it does. For a little bit of damage, so maybe not. I find it really weird that my Arcanine kept getting knocked out by the smallest things and that everyone else's is living. It's so weird. I probably built mine not right, so that's no one else's fault but my own. Okay. Let's go ahead and taunt the Arcanine. And Horn Leech the Iron Bundle. I'm assuming that Arcanine knows Will-O-Wisp, and I don't think it's going to really affect Ogerpon. But if I could stop him from doing his shenanigans, I would love to. They're going to Terra. It's the Iron Bundle to make it Ghost. Okay. I don't necessarily understand that. Taunt on the Arcanine. Icy Wind. Not as effective, but speed does drop. Horn Leech. Iron Bundle does survive the Horn Leech attack, so that's not bad. Rock Slide. Super effective against the Ogerpon. Okay, now we'll bring out Urshifu. Oh no, is it me or is it them? It was me again. How do I learn? You've got to be kidding me. 2 DCs in one video? You bro. All right. We don't know how that match would have ended up. Let's get to the next one. After a weird circumstances of me being discontinued or at least disconnected and then had problems reading the thing, we now get into our next match. Heatran, Farigiraf, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Chien-Pao, and Dragonite. Heatran for sure is a problem Pokemon that I don't necessarily have any ways of dealing with. Realistically, I don't have anyone to knock it out, and he has every reason to knock me out. So I'm going to need to look into other ways to knock out Heatran and see if I can implement that on my team. Farigiraf is going to prevent priority, so I'm not going to worry about doing anything to them for the most part, but I'm going to do whatever I can for me. I'm going to bring in Chien-Pao and Tornadus, Golden Go, and I want to bring in Ogerpon, but I don't know if that's going to be very, very helpful. No, we'll bring in Urshifu. Urshifu should be able to do a lot to a lot of that side. And yeah, I know that I'm prefixing into Heatran, right? If it does not Terra, Urshifu should be able to deal with it, but it's creating that opportunity for Urshifu to deal with it. So it's becoming more of an issue. Tornadus Chien-Pao versus Rillaboom and Urshifu. Grassy Surge activates. So we do have Fake Out immediately that we have to worry about. And I do have to worry about Urshifu on that side of the field immediately when it comes to my Pokemon. So what we'll do, I don't have to worry about Tailwind, but I'm going to activate it anyway. And I think I'm going to automatically activate Terra Flying, Ice Spinner into... No, I'm going to Protect instead. No, because Urshifu's can attack. Dang it. You know what? Swap out to Golden Go. Fake Out's probably going to go into Chien-Pao's slot. I mean, it could go into Tornadus, but it does open them up for something else. I'm going to just go straight into Golden Go. The fake out is for the Chien Pao. I completely ignore it. They're going to Terra. This attack is, yep, it was going to be the Urshifu, and it probably would go straight into that Chien Pao, thinking that it was going to like protect, and they just go through it. Non-Terra can fake out goes to the Tornadus. It's totally fine. I get Tailwind off anyway because Covert Cloak says so. And if you knock out Tornadus here, you are hurting. Just hurting. Yep, you are. Next turn, you are donezo. Utterly donezo. Okay, now I'm going to bring out my Chien Pao. Re-bring him out. Terra. And Shadow Ball. Nasty Plot. That was weird. Why did the ball end up like outside my fist? That's so weird. Anyway, Terra the Chien Pao, so now fighting doesn't do as much damage, and neither will Grassy Glide. Ice Spinner goes right into Rillaboom, which should knock it out. There it goes. Leaving out Urshifu. Grassy Field disappears. Nasty Plot. So now Golden Go has a +2. Now Surgeon Strikes is probably going to go for the Chien Pao, and it does. It's enough to get the KO. I mean, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I wanted to try to make him survive, but I guess not having like Grass Terra is probably the worst. Maybe that'll be what I change his thing to, but I like flying because then I can take out other Pokemon that have the same prefixes. Like Ogerpons, all of them but Quarterstone are against flying. So we'll go Surging Strikes. Yeah, Surging Strikes into Urshifu, and I'll make it rain to hit both. Sucker Punch into the Golden Go is enough to get the KO. Oh. Oh no. That's okay. I kind of forgot about a possibility of Sucker Punch, but that's okay. I don't think I was gonna win this one, to be honest. Like, I had like high hopes, but I thought with me being Terra Flying that I would resist possibly, you know, the triple attack, but I don't. I don't. And because I don't, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, we're out of here. I have no problem running. There's no way to come back from this one. It's 1v3, even with Tailwind. Nope. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, we took such a beating today. We ended the ranking at 8,241 with 20 battles, 11 wins, 9 losses. And while I hate counting the fact that I disconnected twice during today's video, it counts. I wish it didn't, but it does. I hate it when disconnections happen, even if it's in my favor, just because you don't learn anything and we're constantly having to try to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I wish these didn't count, and then you just go into the next one and just continue on from there. But it's really weird. Like, even if I go onto the Pokemon Home app, it won't show me my disconnected losses. It's weird. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. It seems that weather is possibly going to be a major problem for me later on down the road. If it comes to sun, maybe rain. I mean, I think rain's more beneficial for my team, except for Ogerpon, but we're going to be changing a couple of things for him. coming up because I do not have ground type moves to deal with the people that are weak against ground type moves, especially like cough or a wheezing that I haven't really seen a whole lot, but I just need them there in case if I do. And, you know, dealing with the Arcanines would also be really, really helpful. Weather, like sun, definitely does tamper with my damage output quite a bit. And rain, maybe not so much. I haven't really dealt with a lot of snow or sandstorm, so we'll see how those come up. But as for right now, we are done. We're out. So I want to thank you guys for watching once again. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below. Helps me get in contact with you guys and be able to share your thoughts. And it also does help with algorithm and getting the channel out there. And if you guys are a returning viewer or like just watching Pokemon battles, you can just hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. And if you want to be notified when I upload, hit the notification bell on the right and select that to all. I do plan on releasing Pokemon for the rest of this week and next week. So be sure to tune in for that as we make our climb up the rank ladder using a team that we built from scratch. And team 2 is going to be starting here pretty quick. Like I said, I'll finish it out today and you guys should be seeing that later on. So there's that. And yeah, everything else is in the description down below. Discord's in there. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can. It's in there as well. And that's it. That's all I got. Happy Friday, the end of the week. I'm on a 3-day weekend, so that's why I'm dedicating so much time to Pokemon for the next few days. And I got a podcast coming up here pretty quick. So love that. And stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Till then, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.